Alright, so the update. July 2nd, 2025. AMS2 update. Good greetings everyone, we're in final preparations for the next update of AMS2's v1.6.6. It's expected to be released tomorrow, July 30th. This will be accompanied by 2 new DLCs. Okay, that's good. I didn't realise we were getting 2. Endurance Pack Part 3 and... oh right, of course, yeah, the Nürburgring. Nürburgring 2025. Let's have a look at what's included, as well as the improvements to be expected from the update itself. Actually, while this is... I need to grab a drink to enjoy this even more. So I feel like I may have fixed my fridge, but I'm not sure. Maybe not. But just by pulling it out of its area, because I think it's just getting too hot in there, and it's just being bad at cooling stuff down. Maybe it's not actually that good. We need to change the update. Patch notes, whoop. Alright. So yeah, we're getting Endurance Pack Part 3 and Nürburgring 2025. Let's have a look at what's included in each of these DLCs. What are improvements to be expected from the update itself? Okay, we got cool, so it's not real me. Hey, it's wife aggro. Good shit. You see the GT4 Alpine there. And I guess that's the GT4 Aston Martin as well. What track is this? Well, it's got to be the Nürburgring, right? It has to be the Nürburgring. Okay, third installment of our Endurance series adds a new batch of prototype and GT machinery to our ever-growing roster. This time it is Aston Martin making its grand debut, with the pack featuring no less than 4 formidable models from the prestigious British manufacturer. Starting with the latest V12 sensation, Aston Martin Valkyrie hypercar has been delivering stunning sights and sounds on both sides of the Atlantic this season, although it is still gaining speed in the ultra competitive. Yeah, it's a bit shit in GTP. It has already won the hearts. True, it is a bit shit, but it's good shit. It does look, it's a bit plain, but I guess that's how it is in real life as well. Looks good. Looks good. There'll be a splash of British racing green to the GT3 and GT4 classes as well, with the latest Aston Martin Vantage GT3 Evo and Aston Martin Vantage GT4. With the GT4 Evo, I wonder, is that going to give us like a GT4 Gen 2? Or are we still going to be on... Right, look at those cars go. That looks good from that camera angle. So yeah, we get GT3 and GT4. That's neat. Rolling back the clock a bit to 2020 for the amazing Aston Martin Vantage V8 joining GTE. That's good, because that fills out the GTE class a bit more as well. I'm guessing that means anyone who bought... Or does that update the GTE DLC? Or does that... I'm guessing that goes just still... It's all within Endurance Pack Part 3 and it just adds it to the GTE class. That must be it. Yo, what up, Spectre? Yeah, GT4 Gen 2. But then, you know, we're only going to get... It's only going to be the Alpine and the Aston Martin, unless they have more cars that they plan on. Not all about the Astons in Endurance Pack Part 3, as the light and nimble Alpine A110 GT4 Evo is a fresh, pretty new face and also joined GT4 class as its 9th contender. Well, I'm excited by, because I like audio, is how good are these Aston Martins going to sound? Are they going to sound uniquely Aston? Like, are they going to be... Well, that guy took a really shit line. He went so wide. What's the next guy's line going to be? A bit shit as well. He missed the apex in the middle. What this track needs on the ground there, instead of just rubber, you need like the ground strike marks of where the plank hits the ground. But I guess that's specific for F1. That guy took a bit of a better line. What's this guy? No, that was shit. Next guy? He's coming. I hear him. I think. Maybe not. Finally, the Ligier JS2R. Finally, the Ligier JS2R as for now the sole contender in the new Ligier European Series. Ooh, a new series. Watch this space as there is more to come here. Is this a series we care about? Is the Ligier JS2R European Series good? Maybe these will be fun cars to race. Does this mean we're going to be getting an Endurance Pack Part 4 soon? TM? These are the 6 models making the Endurance Pack Part 3 in its initial release. Pack will sell for $10, or I think that'll probably be like £7 or £8. As usual, the cars will have a free trial period in the first few days. Yes, free trial, don't even have to buy it. Following their release before reverting to being exclusive to owners of the DLC, so don't miss out. Yeah, that would be good. I think tomorrow night might be another... AMS2 night to race against everyone trying out the new stuff. Nürburgring 2025 and 2020 overhaul. Is this real? This thing with this massive... You can't zoom in it much further. This massive like structure in the shape of the track. I feel like I've never seen that in footage of the racing. Also, I don't recognise this corner. Where is this corner? Is it towards the end of the track? Oh no, I know where it is. This is the corner before the bowls. The like really banked section. Bank section is up here on the top left. This is the end of the straight as you come all the way up the hill, and then you get a sharp right, which kind of opens out a little bit. Should you hop on AMS2? Hell yeah. Once I finish going through this, I'm going to be doing a couple races. AMS2 is all about providing a diverse range of motorsport experiences. Could never really deliver without featuring Ultimate Driving Challenge, Infinite Screen Hell. It already does, but okay. There was of course already an initial stab in 2020 with the release of Nürburgring pack featuring modern layouts. A couple of years later, the Rights of Team revisited, travelling back to 1971 to produce a more detailed historic version of Nürburgring, complete with legendary Schleifer, fulfilling the original DLC. That, I've never seen the historic stuff in multiplayer. Maybe people do it in single player, I don't know. Plan, however, had always been to revisit the modern track at some point and give it a top to bottom overhaul. I mean, why not do it right? I don't want to start with complaints, but why not do it right the first time? Okay, now that the complaint's out of the way, it's great that they're doing it. Plan, however, had always been to revisit the track and give it a top to bottom overhaul. Original was produced quite early on and it was based off a fairly rough mesh to begin with. We knew we wanted to do the track proper justice in AMS2. The reform to the real track earlier this year, along with the renewal of our licensing agreement, presenting an opportunity for fresh scan data. Cool. Yeah, they did mention in their Instagram and Twitter posts that it's going to be the most up-to-date, most accurate sim version of the track on the market as of its release. Whether that's a true statement or not, who knows? I think Forza's going to be... Yeah, sorry. Of course, Forza has the most accurate track renditions all the time. Yeah, I do like that they've got a lot of Just like the 971 project back in 2023, the 2025 overhaul proved especially laborious given the size of the track and the sheer amount of details in and around it. Once again, however, our track team couldn't help but go the distance. You know, I wouldn't mind getting a job as doing track team stuff. Oh, that guy's on a cooldown lap. That was cool. Because you're just recreating real life. You just look at, you could even have like field trips out to tracks and like classes work. And just take loads of photos for reference. That'd be so good. Project basically covers 2 fronts, with 2020 layouts from the original Nürburgring pack, receiving all of the main terrain, 3D, okay, blah blah blah. Blah blah blah, okay. They're telling you why it costs money. Kinky Racer. 2 things that won't make this release, but that are still planned for subsequent updates for the track are the game are a Joker shortcut to skip the outlap, and a tourist layout option so the track can be experienced as it is by those visiting it in real. That's weird. Tourist layout option. Ooh, I didn't know about this. Multiplayer revisions. We are currently in the process of performing various multiplayer code structural improvements and corrections, which hopefully will further improve the reliability of MP sessions in AMS2. Wow, okay, I'm disappointed again. They said this before, and I think it has been an improvement in the last 2 years that I've been playing. But you do still get bug lobbies, which is a bit shit. I'm going to need to go back into this and I need to retire so I can spectate and go back to that thing. And I'll just ready up. I'll ready up and then retire instantly. Stage 1 of this overhaul will already be integrated into the next release, and they include fixes for at least 1 known cause of sessions getting stuck in transition. Cool. That's good. More, we just need more multiplayer. And an optimized packet transfer during either host migration and or around the end of a multiplayer session, both of which should greatly reduce chances of mass kit disconnections or mass lags. I think, yeah, it was AMS2, Foo Lobster was getting problems with mass disconnect, I think. Further development may be expected, following this front in the next few months. Yeah, we've heard about that before. Complete changelog will be available shortly. Steam Racing Fest, and then tells you everything's on sale. We have launched the IMSA bundle, yeah. Ligier. What is this? Ooh. Okay, is this race starting yet? Okay, alright, let me... Oh shit, I need to drive off the circuit. I don't want to fuck anyone's race. Alright, return to pits. There we go. Monitor view. Uh-oh. Oh boy, they be crashing. There they go. Yes. Go on, Piastri, chase them down. Oh, yes. See, that looks good. That looks cool. We need to get rid of session traditions. Oh, that's 3 McLarens. Go Williams. Go Williams. Alpine. No, I think that's it. I think that's everyone. As they go around for a lap. Nürburgring 2020 versus 2025. Most notable layout differences between 2020 and 2025. Smooth pavement, different cambered path from dotting a through Tiergarten. What does Tiergarten mean? It's an animal garden, I think that translates into. Into the GP circuit. Last corner of GP circuit and entrance to Nordschleife. Hatzenbach curb extensions, new pavement, Foxhole, smoothed out bumps. Smooth tarmac at Adner Forst. Is that supposed to be forest? Maybe tarmac change at Miss Hit Miss, which has a bump that was quite unsettling the car in 2020. Changes to exit curve at Bergwerk. New tarmac in Canberra at Porsche. What's Porsche Killer Corner? Don't know. Hoher Act. Don't know that. Ribbed curve extension. I don't know. Whipperman. New gravel and small curve extension at Bunction. I don't know that. Here they come. It's an Aston Martin in the lead. It looked like Alonso. Can't tell what that car is. Third is McLaren. Ferrari in fourth. Nico Hülkenberg fifth. Looks like Norris in seventh. Bortoletto eighth. It's quite the field spread already. 3 McLarens in a row. That looked like a Haas. New tarmac, new gravel, new curb, various new road exit for tourist visual, non-functional, extended track width limits. Other changes include new speakers and digital flagpoles, buildings. Yeah, they've just added some visual dust. Yeah, that's true. You know the floor track you already bought? Now you have to buy it again. Do you know what time? It'll probably be like the same time tomorrow as he put this post out, which is what it says at the bottom of this, doesn't it? 7:12 p.m. So for me that's 4 hours ago almost. So what I'm saying. Is it laser scanned? Oh, here we go. You replied to the buying. You don't ever have to buy anything. It's all choice that you can take or leave. Everyone who did buy the original will get a massive update for it, resulting from months of man hours. Wait, what? Everyone who did buy the original will get a massive update for it, resulting from months of man hours. Free of charge. Oh, is he just talking about playing it in multiplayer? I think. Because everything in multiplayer is free. Is this true? You're going to become the most downvoted comment in forums history. No. So only got 1 downvote. 5 up. Yeah, I really hope they sound good. Oh, dude, this guy's disappointed. I agree to a point. I must admit, I'm disappointed I have to pay for the Nürburgring. But we are getting a free update to the 2020. Wait, are we getting a free update to 2020? I don't really understand. I don't know. What we do need is more tracks. Always more tracks. If there's a whole track team, put them to work making tracks. Since you have the IMSA license, is this really the final version of your Valkyrie? Yellow trim, light to blue, full IMSA logos. Confirming that the Aston GT drives superbly and a ton of fun. We have the Thor liveries for both Valkyries. The GT3 Evo ready to go, but we are still working on getting permission from the racing team to include them in the game as they co-own the livery IP with AMR. Fucking hell, there's so much red tape to go through for just like getting liveries. I think it'd be great if we could get the liveries for like the Porsche Supercar Cups that were racing with F1 last weekend. Like those liveries look great. I thought they were fucking banging. Right, well that's the update.